Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Canadian Beauty. My name's Tammy, and once a week, either every Saturday or Sunday, depending on my work schedule, I do what I call weekly roundup. And it's pretty much all the makeup that I used throughout the past 7 days. I will pull it out of a drawer because that's where I put it all. And then I'll go over like hits, misses, my quick thoughts on stuff. We'll start with what's on my face now, which I think for the most part, wow, everything's still the same as it was this morning. Besides my nose and some of like the shine or glow is back. It's not oily, but um the shine's back. The blush still the same. The lighting's making it look like different, but the shadow didn't even crease, and I thought for sure that it would. Anyways, we'll go over what's on my face because I still have to upload the video and put what I used today in the description box, and then we'll go through the drawer. We are 1 week in, guys, of me not ordering anything. Pat on the back. It's only because I'm starting a habit tracker on May 1st. So I already have it set up with my habits. And one of the things I have on here is no buying. I'm not doing a no buy, but I want to track how many days of the month I can go without buying anything. I haven't ordered anything this week. So I'm like, yay. Even some of the new releases that I've been waiting for are out now, but I did not get them. Anyways, there's nothing that I really want right at the moment. Like there's stuff I want, but nothing that's like, oh, I gotta go get it right now. All right, so LYS setting spray. Out of the 3 setting sprays that I have, this is currently, I guess I'll just say it's a favorite. It's the one that I prefer out of the 3 that I have. Do I know what it does to me? No, I just know that between that one and the other 2 I have, I like the look of my makeup with that one. We already know Rimmel Kind and Free Pressed Translucent Powder. That's a favorite. This is my second one. The other one is currently all smashed and broken. Sigma. So I've used this twice now. This is what's on my eyes today. The fact that it didn't crease or anything, like it stayed exactly how I put it on this morning, I'll give it 4 thumbs up. Those are not thumbs, those are my fingers, never mind. But if I had to do a 4 out of 5 thumbs up, I'd give it 4 thumbs up. That took me a second to realize that these are my fingers. I don't have 4 thumbs. But anyway, it's a warm tone palette. It's neutral. I do feel like you can get like a little coolness out of here if you wanted to. Mattes, shimmers. I like shimmers. I like sparkles on the eyes. It doesn't have to be like super like bam indie sparkles all the time. This is a nice palette. Yeah. No complaints. Makeup for Ever Artist Highlighter. This is an H100 Cheerful Beige. I can definitely see me buying this when this one's gone. I use it to blend out my eyeshadow. I like it. Give Me Glow Bronze Bombshell. This one's in Swim Shady. And I like it. I wish I didn't get charged custom and duties from that brand because I would place another order from them. Part of me, like, I know they have new cream blushes, and let me tell you, I do not need another cream blush. I don't need another blush in general. But I am very, very, very tempted to place an order big enough that I would be fine paying the taxes and duty, or the duties and the customs on it, because I like the bronzers that I got from them. I have 3 bronzers. two that look like actual bronzers on me, and then one that looks more like a blush, but it's very, very pretty. Just saying, I would repurchase that. Rare Beauty highlighter. This one's in Exhilarate. Still going strong. I have 3 of these, and yes, I would repurchase those. Probably not going to, because they're going to take me forever to use up, but I would repurchase. Kosas, Dreamland. I have 3 of these, and I would repurchase the 3 shades that I have. But considering the amount of blush that I have right now, I do find that I'm leaning towards other blushes. If I didn't like other blushes more, I would definitely 100% go for these ones again. I got a lot of favorites, but these are up there. They are good blushes. Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt. Again, this is my second one. I will repurchase this, but there's another product by Makeup by Mario that looks like this, but it's gradiated. Like it goes from light to dark or something. It's like a complexion enhancer. Anyways, I want to try that next. So I'll get that next instead of this and see how I like it. To me, it looks like it bronzes as well. Nude sticks. This is Nudies Matte Luxe. It's an all over. You use it eyes, cheeks, lips. This one's in Nude Buff. I do really like these, but I find I'm not really big into the blush sticks. I don't know. They do blend nicely. They have great colors. But just based on what I gravitate towards, I'm probably going to use up all my nudie sticks. And I will repurchase one, because there is one that I do like. It's called Bareback. It's my favorite shade that they have. What? Are you laughing? Rimmel Brow Pro Micro. We all know. Currently one of my favorite eyebrow pencils. Do you guys see how like the light shines on my forehead and it looks like my brow's missing? Actually, a piece of it is missing right there. This is, I don't know how many of these I've gone through. Before I started my empties basket, I threw some of these empties away. But one of my favorite brow pencils. Will repurchase. I have 2 backups of it right now. Lawless Forget the Filler. This one's in Maple Sugar. I took this one to work today. One of my favorite glosses. I'm not going to repurchase this shade though. My favorite shade is Velvet. I'm almost done one. And then I do have a backup of Velvet. I'll probably continue to buy Velvet as I use it up. But when this one's gone, I won't repurchase this shade. Velvet's my favorite color of the ones that I do have. But I would like to get, I think it's cherry or vanilla cherry. I would like to get that one. Then we have Lancome Hypnose Drama. I might bite the bullet and repurchase this when it's gone, but get it in a set where you get something extra for the cost. I do really like that one. e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I already have a backup. I think this is a really, really good affordable foundation. Not everybody likes it. I have dry skin and I like it. NARS. It's called the Multiple. This one's in Cabana. I think I can see me, unless something changes my mind, I can see me purchasing that. I got it in a Ipsy thing. I like it a lot. We have the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer Luminizer in Jelly Opal Glow. This reminds me an awful lot of the Say Super Glowy Gel. If you want to save some money, buy this, not the Say. But I do prefer the Say over this. I will repurchase the Say one. ABH Contour Stick. We're going to use this up and not rebuy it. This one's taking forever. It's a thicker formula, so I think that's why it's taking forever. I'm not going to repurchase this one, but I would like to buy the new one and try that one out for comparison. So that is that. Put this in here because I do need to upload this morning's Get Ready With Me. Hey! Oh, that was yesterday. Never mind. I was like, there's a blush missing, but I wore that blush yesterday. Okay, let's have some tea. To the jour. Setting spray. e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. I will repurchase this because it's affordable. And I remember saying I thought it didn't make me dewy, but it definitely does make me a bit dewy. So I will repurchase it because, again, it's affordable. It doesn't stink or anything. And then Turtur, we're still testing this one out. Mask Fit Makeup Fixer. It says long-lasting blurring effect, moist finish. You guys would have to tell me on the days that I've used this, did it look any different? Because I sure as heck couldn't tell. Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fussy. I have so many of these. I definitely don't need every shade. So I'm going to use up all the ones that I have, and I'll probably pick one, maybe two of my favorite colors and repurchase. I do think Fussy is definitely one of my favorite colors, though. I recommend the Fenty Gloss Bombs. Let's see. We have Revlon Color Stay Full Time. I already have a backup basic mascara, but for whatever reason, I like it. Doesn't flake on me, doesn't smudge. Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. The mini was one of my favorites. Full size. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. I'm not going to repurchase that, though. The Benefit Fan Fest, again. I'll finish. This one's almost done, actually, because it's feeling like it's getting drier. I'll use it up. I won't repurchase that. Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. I have light medium. I like the bronzer more than the highlighter, but it's a nice product overall, especially if you want like a 2-in-1. I did say I wanted to buy the bronzer separately when this is gone, but my friend Andy told me that she heard, or she read, I can't remember, that the bronzer that's in here is different from her bronzer that you get solo. So I'm still willing to risk it and try it, unless I find another bronzer that's powder that tempts me more. Iconic London. So yeah, I won't repurchase this. I'll use this up, and I just rather buy those products separately. Iconic London highlighter. I would say I'd repurchase this, but again, it's going to take forever to use up. If I use it up, which would be a miracle, I think this is one that I would repurchase. Because it's like, most of the highlighters I have, they're not sparkly or glittery, they're glowy. I prefer glowy highlighters, not sparkly or glittery. Rare Beauty Mascara. I'll use it up and that's it. I don't think it really does anything for my lashes, so no thank you. Danessa Myricks. This one is, it's called Do It Undercover Dewy Cheek and Lip Palette. I like this. When I use it this week, I did have some patchiness, so I need to use a different brush, but I like mixing the colors on my cheeks and then going over powder. This is the neutral one. I would like to get the other one, but we're just going to focus on making some leeway in that one. Would I repurchase this? Probably not, but I do like it. Tower 28 Get Set Blush. This one's in Long Beach Iced Tea. I like the color, but I think it does, you know, it blends easily and stuff. I've used it a couple of times. I like it. Do I like it enough to repurchase? No. So I'll use it up and that's that. Who knows? Down the road, my mind could change. Hey there, Squirt. The KVD Good Apple Foundation. This is in the shade Light. It looks like it's porcelain or ghost face. I've worn it a couple of times, and I think even if I had a shade that was proper for me, like I can make it work. But I think if I had a shade that was proper for me, I don't think I would like it. I'm gonna still play around with it, because by the time you get bronzer and blush and that on, bless you, it looks fine. But I did have issues on my chin with this one and my nose. And we all know I do my foundation pretty much the same all the time. Shouldn't have to put a primer on. But yeah, we'll play around with it. We have the Sephora contour stick. I will repurchase this one. This one's creamy. And we're down to here. I do like this one. We have the L'Oreal Lumila Glass. Kind of like the, what do you call it? Merit Glow Bomb. Pretty much like the same thing. This one does come pretty close to the Merit one. You get more product in here than the Merit. Will I repurchase this though? No. I don't think it really has a place in here. Saying that, I have that NARS one, which isn't... It's different texture, it's thicker, and like the glow is different. This is not a bad product, but for, I don't know. This is good for like people who want that no makeup look. It's nice, but I won't repurchase it. I just feel like this one, I don't know. It doesn't really have a place for me. I will use it up though. We have another nude sticks. This is such a pretty color. This one's in Sherry. I possibly could see me re-getting this one again. We'll see though. These are minis that I have, not full size. Very pretty color. But I think like my favorite shade though is Bareback, so I don't know. Very pretty. Stop laughing every time I say that. We have NARS matte blush. This one's in the shade Impassioned. I don't have really any powdered blushes in this shade, and I really liked how soft and pretty the look was. I can see me repurchasing all the NARS blushes that I have once they're gone. I really like them. I never thought I was a NARS girl, but I like them. Say Sun Melt. This one's in Fair. I think I want to start using this one more. Like once that Makeup by Mario one's gone, I want to put the focus on this one next, because I want to get a feel of how much I like it, because I feel like I don't use it often enough. Like using it once a week is not enough. I want to get more use out of it, because I have said in the past, you get way more product in here than you do the Makeup by Mario one. They kind of do the same thing, although the Makeup by Mario one is a lot lighter and thinner. This one's still thin, and you can build them both up. But just because of like the cost and how much product you get, I feel like it would make more sense to get this one over the Makeup by Mario one. So yeah, the Makeup by Mario one's just about gone, and when it is, my focus will change to this one. It is a good product. I would say, yeah, I would repurchase it, but I want to get way more use out of it so I can really get a feel for like, hey, can I give up the Makeup by Mario one and get this one, which has more product for about the same price? We have the Tarte Sculpt Tape Contour and Cool Bronze. To me, this is like a bronze. I actually really, really like this a lot. I like the color of it because it's cool bronze. Would I pay full price for it? No. If it goes on sale or something, I would definitely pick one up. But that has to be gone first though. Hey, did I spill something in here? We have a MAC blush in Desert Rose. I'll use it. I like it. I think I prefer, I think. I do prefer the NARS matte blushes over the MAC ones. They pick up easier, and I feel like this one here, I gotta scrape it because, can you guys see that? It like hit hard pan. Pretty color though when you can get it to pick up, but the NARS one, oh my gosh, the MAC ones that I have, I'll use them up and then it's adios. We have the L'Oreal Paradise Big Deal Mascara. I feel like this is one that I keep going back and forth on whether or not I like it. Some days I do, some days I don't. This one did flake into my eyeball this week, which was kind of annoying. I don't like mascaras that flake. It's been a while since I've had mascara flaked, but so far, the Patrick Ta one, which I don't know what I did with that. Did I use it this week? Or did I get rid of it already? That one just annoyed the shit out of me. It did nothing for my lashes. It made my lashes fall. Didn't really give me any length. I do think it's a volumizing mascara, but even then it didn't really do anything. And it did flake into my eyeball and underneath my eyes. So that's a no-go for me. I ain't got time for that. This one flaked into my eyeball this week. That was the first time ever though, so I'm not gonna... We'll give it another try. I do think it's almost gone though. We do have one of those e.l.f. Pout Clout lip plumping pens. I think this is the mauve one. I'm gonna use it, hopefully, and then not repurchase it again. Because I've already decided I don't like the pens. I'd rather glosses. Nice product. Not for me though. Not my preference. We have a She Glam highlighter. This one's in vanilla. Well, it's in vanilla. It's a nice glowy highlighter. Mine was domed and the dome is starting to come down. It's a nice glow. Use it on your cheeks, use it on your eyes. I'm not going to repurchase it. It's not a favorite, but I do like it a lot. We have another Nudies matte all over. Again, eyes, cheeks. This is the one in bareback. Go on, laugh. That's all that's left in this one. This one I will repurchase in a full size. Looks like that. It's just a nice, basic, beigey nude color. We have Give Dewy Plump Collagen Lip Gel. This one's in hibiscus. I'm also working on using this up. I do actually like this. I didn't think I did, but I do. Will I repurchase it? No, not because I don't really like it, but I have others that I prefer more. We have Makeup by Mario Super Shine Gloss. This one's in Cocoa. I have this one in Mauve. I like them. They are good glosses, but I have others that I prefer more. So I'll use up the 2 Makeup by Mario ones I have. And then that's that. It was fun having you. e.l.f. Contour and Bronze. This one's in the shade Fair. I use it as a contour. I already have a backup of this one and of another one. I do really like them for liquids. Sephora. I love the Lift Mascara. I'm trying to debate. This is one of my favorites, but I'm trying to debate if I like this one more or the Revlon. That being said, I'll probably repurchase this one again when it's gone because it's affordable and I like it and it doesn't flake. L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. It's alright. I don't know if you guys can see, but I can see through the light. There's like this much product in here still. I'll use it up. I won't repurchase. I'd rather the Say or the CoverGirl one over that. We have another Give Me Glow Bronzed Bombshell. This one's in Sunburn. This one I use as a blush. It's in the shade, it's right there. It's in the shade Sunburn, and it's so pretty. On me though, I use it as a blush. I would rebuy that again. Ooh, these two together would be nice. I don't have something to wipe my fingers off on. 1 second. put all my cloths? Hello? Did I not? Hey, get in there, man. Did I not leave any cloths out here? Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh. Cushion's moving, everything's moving. Yeah, my hoodie's still hanging up there. It's dry now, but leave it up there for decoration. Oh, okay. Lee Swatier. A blush on powder number 74 Mocha. Pretty blush color. This one also looks like it's hitting pan. It looks like it's doing what the MAC one does, but look, very pretty color. I'll use this up. It's not a favorite, so it's pretty and I definitely like the color. But again, I have other blushes I prefer better. Fenty Beauty. I don't know if you can buy this anymore, but it's one of the Hot Cheeks, is it called? Hot Cheeks Velour Blush Lighter, Baked Peach. Use it on your eyes, use it on your cheeks. It's going to take forever. Would I repurchase it if they were still available? Probably not. It's not like a go-to color for me, but it is nice. I'm glad I have it. We have Rimmel Oh My Gloss. This one's in Per Glossy Cat. I do really like this. Will I repurchase it? No, because I have other things I prefer more. Look at me just layering everything. Annabelle Stay Sharp Self-Sharpening Brow Pencil and Taupe. Will I repurchase? No. I like it. It does what it needs to do, but not a favorite. We have a Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil in Barely Blushing. This is probably the only one that I would repurchase because it's again, it's like a nude. It's a nude blush. So I would repurchase this one, this shade. I have two others. They're nice, but this is my favorite one. Lawless Pinch My Cheeks in Rosebud. These are good blushes. Will I repurchase though? No. Because I have other ones that I prefer more. These are like a cream to powder, and they are very pretty. Ooh. That is very pretty. Possibly a repurchase on that shade, but we'll see. They are good blushes. Pat McGrath. This is the Bronze Without Caution. What's this called? Skin Fetish Divine Bronzer Naked Desire. I do like this bronzer, but enough to repurchase it? I don't know. No, not enough to repurchase it. It's so expensive, right? So, I don't know. I do like it. If money was, well, no. There's other bronzers I would buy over that one. No. It's nice, but not that nice. Hourglass, I think we all already know. I've always wanted to buy one of these trios, so I did. I don't like this, so I'm not even going to use that. My goal is to get these two used up and say thank you. That's that. Lots of people like this, but that's not for me. I rather use my Rimmel translucent setting powder. This is my first ever Glaminatrix palette, I think. Or did I get the other one first? I don't know. This one's a regret because all the shimmers are just bleh. Like, I don't know. They don't really... I feel like what I've seen online and then what the shimmers actually pull off is just not really for me. I'll probably end up like just using this whole top row. Sure. Maybe this one right here and this one. And I'll use the mattes, but like some of the shimmers, it's just, they all look so much the same. Not enough variety. Like they all either pull green or mostly green. And I don't like that. But I will use this, pair it with other palettes. But that is a regret. Danessa Myricks Groundwork Blooming Palette. Will I repurchase this? No. Only because I think it's going to take me forever to use this up, but I really do like this. I do not regret buying this at all. I do like mixing the creams for my blush and then the powders for on my eyes. And it smells so good. It's like a sweet berry. Like I've been asked, like, what do you mean it smells good? It just, you know, like those strawberry shortcake dolls, like, you know, like there was a cartoon and stuff. Well, the dolls each had their own scent. And I feel like this smells like one of those dolls. That's probably the best way to describe it. It smells really good. And I'm glad I have this one. I already said I'm not going to buy the other one, which I was going to. But then looking at it more, I was like, no, I'm glad I have this one. Because this one's more my cup of tea. Yeah, I do use it on my cheeks for cream blush, which I can see me using them up. They're nice to mix together. You don't have to do like a solo color. The e.l.f. Putty blush, or is that what that one's called? Because in case you have it and you're like, I don't use it because I don't know what brush to go in there. This brush is perfect to use in here. Yeah, the e.l.f. Putty blush looks like this. This fits perfectly in the cream sides. Like, it fits perfectly. These are actually bigger than the brush. So, if you have it and you're like, hey, I don't know what to use, get the e.l.f. Putty blush brush, just tap it in there and, you know, do your cheeks. All right. We have Natasha Denona Sunrise Palette. I've already explained when I use this that mine is not original to how it came. I swapped out shades and made this palette perfect for me for spring and summer. It's peachy, it's pink, it has some yellow and coral in there. I really like it. Yeah. I love it. I call this neutral with a pop of color. You might be like, Tammy, that's a colorful palette. To me, it's neutral with pop of color. I really like it. Would I repurchase the Sunrise palette? No. When I get the Natasha Denona palettes, I get them with the intention of not repurchasing them. But with the exception is, if I were to repurchase one, it would be / will be the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude, because that's my favorite one out of all of them. If I get through that and actually use it all up, I would repurchase that one. And then I would probably, if she sells her shades as singles, which I don't know, there's specific shades I would repurchase from like within like all the other palettes. ColourPop Wild Nothings. This is my second one of this. Again, this is to me neutral with pops of color. I really, really, really like this one. I would repurchase it again. But I don't know that they make it anymore. We have Adept Cosmetics Flying Fiddles. I've only used this, once or twice so far. I don't have any intentions of, there's like, again, a lot of my eyeshadow palettes, they're like one and done for me. I have zero intentions of repurchasing any of my eyeshadow palettes. I buy them, I'm going to use them up and enjoy using them. If there happens to be a shade or two that are favorites, if I'm able to buy just those shades like as singles, I would probably do that. But to go and rebuy palettes again, there's specific palettes that I would, but this is like one of those, I'll use it, have fun with it, and, you know, it was nice knowing you. Lethal Cosmetics. What one's this called? Spellcraft? I think this is my first palette from Lethal Cosmetics. My first and my only one at the moment. This is a very pretty palette. It's definitely mauve-y, dark. This is one that you'll see me use on its own, and you'll see me use it with other palettes as well, especially to get more mattes to combine in here with blending and stuff. So far, I like it. I think I've only used it once, maybe twice. I don't have a whole lot to say about it. Natasha Denona Love Glow Cheek Palette. I won't repurchase this. I will use this and have fun with it. It's probably going to take forever. But we have what I consider 3 highlighters here. Use them on the cheeks and the eyes, and then 1 cream blush. I really like the tone of that, the shade of that. We will use it up and enjoy it, and yeah. It's not something that I think you have to run out and buy. Keep in mind, a lot of the stuff that I enjoy, I'm a neutral girly at heart with pops of color. I like shimmer, metallics, glitter, not glitter, sparkles on the eyes. But I'm a neutral girl, so it's not going to be often where I'm like recommending or being like, oh, I love this, like for color things. NARS Afterglow Tempting. I don't like the name of that. It should be Tempting Afterglow, not Afterglow Tempting. Anyways, I really like this. Will I repurchase it? No. But I really like it. It's pretty. It's like neutral with a pop of color in there. I'm glad I got that because I almost wasn't going to. And then, last but not least, the Patrick palettes that I got during the Sephora VIB sale. These have been on my wish list forever. And, I really don't have anything to say about this because I've already said last week, I don't think these are worth the money for the quality. Like, the price that he has on these doesn't make sense unless you're going to take into account that the packaging's great, seems sturdy. The packaging doesn't seem cheap. But like for what's actually on the inside of these palettes, there's a mirror, okay. But for what's inside these palettes, the price point is just like, the price point has to be because of the packaging and because they have mirrors, not because these are outstanding or anything. They're nice, but they're so basic. They're very easy to use. But these are not special in the least at all. So I'm glad I have them. I'll use them up. I want them forever. I'll use them solo, but like I did say, these are probably going to stay out so that when I need some matte shades with another palette, I know that there's neutral mattes in these palettes that I can use. I think between the two, I like this one the least because the shimmers on this one are just shitty. If we're being honest, they're very, very basic. I like the mattes, but like the shimmers in this one, it's like, what? The shimmers in his second one are much better. But the other ones, they're kind of bland. I don't know. They're pretty, but they're bland. But yeah. Could have done without them, but I got them. They wanted them for a very long time. And that is it for this week's weekly roundup, guys. I don't think, yeah, I'm not missing anything. Because like I said, I put everything in the drawer that I end up using. I do have a basket, which I probably am going to switch some stuff out. For what like I want to use this upcoming week. I am going to keep some stuff in here though that I do want to use. Like tomorrow, I don't know. I really want to use the the ColourPop Nude Mood palette. This is such a pretty palette. Actually, I might do that one Monday because I have to get up super early. But I am going to swap some of the stuff that's in here out and build a new basket. So it's not me, like, it's kind of shop my stash. I'm not solely just using what I put in the basket. I'm still, like, if I think of an eyeshadow palette that's not in that basket that I want to use, I'll go grab it. Same with blush and stuff. But some things that I kind of want to have, like, at top of my mind, like, I'm going to put these in there so I can make sure I'm using these, especially if, like, hey, Tammy, like, you need some neutral mattes. Grab towards these to get them used. But anyways, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you all have a good weekend. And yeah, until next time, thanks for watching.